Debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
RP Singh, National Spokesperson of BJP, joins us along with Shriraj Nair, National Spokesperson of VHP, Shoaib Jamai, President of the Indian Muslim Foundation, Meeta Chakravarti, Political Analyst. Shriraj Nair, why should there be a ban on the sale of meat during Navratras? So many Hindus eat meat. Many Hindus don't even fast during Navratras. Shriraj Nair.
Any decision taken by the concerned local, any decision taken by the concerned local authorities might be based on certain surveys made. And Navratri is a very auspicious festival for all the Hindus living across the world. And based on that only this decision has been taken, and we welcome this decision.
But what
at the
survey?
same time, the kind of appeal we are seeing.
But what is the survey? Who are these 99% people who are not eating onions?
And definitely, see, we are not eating onions is a different aspect, but definitely if there is a blanket ban or there is an embargo on meat selling, we as VHP definitely welcome.
But sir, why do you welcome it? I am asking for your logic. Why do you welcome it?
There is no politics.
How do Hindus gain? My simple point is, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what the problem is. Mr. Nair, I'll tell you what the problem is. This has got nothing to do with Hindus or Muslims.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. The people who are running those meat shops are also Hindus. For some imaginary offense which is caused to fasting Hindus, 99% of whom are not eating onion apparently, there are shopkeepers who are being forced to shut down their shop for 9 days. Why? It's not like anyone is pushing fasting Hindus into meat shops and saying,
just
eat
for
meat.
9 days, See, 9 days, it is not going to make much difference. But 9 days of Navratri festival has got a big relevance as far as the Hindu dharma is concerned, and we absolutely welcome it. This is
But
nothing
sir,
to do
if
with
I am
electoral
sitting in my
politics or
house
the
and fasting,
forthcoming
how is
election.
a shop which is open outside hurting my fast or my Navratra? Nobody is coming into my temple and putting one piece of meat over there. They are minding their own business. They are running their shops. Somebody wants to go buy it, let them buy. If I want to fast, I will eat.
See, that cannot be generalized. We are absolutely welcoming this move, and we stand by the MCD for taking this bold step. And in Mumbai also, during Paryushan, during Jain festival, meat shops are shut. So that's absolutely fine. We have to ensure that the sentiments of the Hindu community, which is the majority in this nation, has to be respected. That's very simple.
Meeta Chakravarti, for everyone, by the way, who has a problem with what's happening in Delhi, it's not just happened in Mumbai during Paryushan. Sorry if I got the pronunciation wrong, but now in a district in Pune, meat has been banned altogether because of Sant Tukaram, and the Congress is in power in Maharashtra.
Okay, so if you ask me, I'm always pro freedom of choice, right? If you want to have meat or if you do not want to eat meat, that is completely going to be your personal space, your personal choice, and I have no business interfering in your personal choice. So I am a meat-eating Hindu, and I have no problem saying that. In Bengal, from where I come, during Durga Puja, if at all anything, the sale of meat and the sale of non-veg material, food products actually goes up, because it is equally a social festival as it is a religious festival. So you have to understand this, that you are interfering in someone's livelihood, in someone's basic fundamental right to earn an honest livelihood. If someone wants to fast, if someone wants to stay away from meat, there is no forcing them. But then why are you interfering in other people's choice, either to procure meat or to sell meat? That's absolutely unacceptable, according to me, because it's directly...
Basically, this is the narrowest form of vote bank politics. MCD elections are around the corner, and apparently Hindu voters will get enthused by shutting down meat shops for 9 days.
Padmaja, thank you for accepting that MCD elections are around the corner, because Aam Aadmi Party and Congress Party doesn't accept this. They say they feel we are trying to delay the MCD elections. But that point aside, there's no ban on meat being sent to you at home. You can cook meat, meat can be served to you at home by Swiggies and Zomatos of the world and other agencies which serve you food at home. But it is only that when I go to a temple on my way, if I see a goat hanging, slaughtered goat hanging, there's a problem. One. Secondly, please, I'll appreciate, ask your Gondo portal to check, is meat being served by the shopkeepers in these days? No, none of these meat serving shops serve meat these days. So otherwise also sales are almost negligible during these days of the people who sell meat, because there's no one eating meat, not much of people eating meat. Thirdly, it hurts the sentiment of the Hindus. If it hurts the sentiment of Hindus, there's nothing wrong. But there's a bigger question than this, Padmaja, which probably we are overlooking, which is that we all are raising questions. Who all are raising questions? People who belong to a particular community. It's not only one type of meat which is sold. Jhatka meat is also sold. No, the Jhatka sellers are raising any questions. Only halal sellers are not halal sellers. Leaders who think they are the leaders for the halal sellers are raising questions. I have a further question to this, and which MCD should ensure that it should implement that, and which has been passed as a resolution by the MCD, that all those who are serving halal should notify that they are serving halal, because it impinges my right of religion, my right to eat what I want to eat. If I don't want to eat halal, but I am being forced to eat halal, because in city today more than 99%
that is a separate debate. That is a separate debate. The halal debate is a separate debate. My simple question to you is, you are saying this has got nothing to do with MCD elections? If a shopkeeper is not making sales, it should be up to him or her to shut his shop. Why is the MCD shutting his shop for him? कि तुम्हारा बड़ा नुकसान हो रहा है और तुम्हारी दुकान बंद कर दे 9 दिन के लिए.
I'll appreciate, Padmaja, I'll appreciate you should go, send your ground reporters and would have asked to check on the shopkeepers.
Sir, we have actually. I will play out those reports for you.
Or not?
I will play out those reports for you. In RK Puram, Sarojini Nagar, there are so many shopkeepers who are Hindus also. They are losing business. Let them decide whether they want to open their shops during Navratra or not. And like I said, it is not just the Muslim meat sellers or even meat sellers. There are so many Hindus, I'm sure there are plenty of Hindus you know, who are not fasting, or maybe during Navratra they are even consuming meat and eggs. But that is their choice. Why should it be policed just because it happened in Maharashtra, just because it is done for Prayushan, just because it is being done in a district in Maharashtra doesn't make it okay. In fact, we should stop it from happening anywhere in the country. Shriraj Nair.
Padmaja, can I come in?
There is no one, no. See, meat it's not that meat is banned. You can still order meat, Padmaja, you can still order meat from any of the restaurants in Delhi who are serving meat.
Mr. R.P. Singh is a Delhi.
Then why stop the meat shops?
Then why stop it? If, I'm sorry, but if restaurants are serving meat, if restaurants are serving meat, a restaurant is as far away from my house as a meat shop is. If the liquor shops are open, if onion and lesan are being sold, then why can't meat be sold? What is the problem? RPC?
Why
the problem is the people who... Can I? Sir?
Yes, go on. Please complete.
Can I? Please. The question is, if the question is to me, let me answer it.
Yeah.
So the problem is, when I go to my temple, on the way to my temple, if there's a goat or a hen which is there, which is slaughtered and with the blood dripping, it hurts my sentiment during these days. So that's the only concern. So no one is stopping from you to order a meat which can be served at you in a packed fashion.
It is basic sensitivity. Basic sensitivity. Shoaib Jamai.
Sometimes I feel very hilarious to witness the logic of which was given by BJP and VHU spokesperson. Even the logics die when they hear what the logic has been given. Just rationally thinking. एक आप सोचे कि कभी ऐसा हो कि मुसलमानों का एक ग्रुप मेयर के पास जाए और कहे कि भाई हमारा रमजान चल रहा है, हम सुबह से लेकर शाम तक न खाना खाते हैं न पानी पीते हैं, लिहाजा आसपास की जितने ढाबे हैं, जितने रेस्टोरेंट हैं, जितने खाने पीने की दुकानें हैं जो खाना सर्व करती है, उसको सब बंद कर दिया जाए, क्योंकि मेरी भावना आहत हो रही है, मैं नहीं खाता।
साहब आपकी तादाद बढ़ जाती है तो आप करते ही ऐसा। शोएब जी, आपकी तादाद जिस दिन बढ़ जाएगी आप हिंदुओं को भूखा मारेंगे। आप लोगों ने कीप इन डूइंग इट। Wherever you are in majority, even in Pakistan, Hindus are forced to be remain hungry. Please, when you are in minority, you are victim crying. Don't victim cry. Enough of your victim crying. You are exposed.
Padmaja, I am out. Padmaja, they are pelting stones in every debate when they got defeated. When the logics have been defeated, they are started pelting stones in debate. This is very, very bad thing. Padmaja, please stop this.
Shriraj Nair, how can you say that? Let me give you a small example. Omar Abdullah today said that fine, anywhere else in the country, you are giving this logic about Navratras. In Jammu and Kashmir, at least in Kashmir, Muslims are in majority. Will the Hindus be stopped from opening any restaurant, selling any food during the time of Ramzan? Should the same logic be applied to Kashmir, Shriraj Nair?
Can I answer?
Just a second, let Mr. Nair answer before you come in.
Hindus were driven away. Padmaja, let me tell you, what kind of logic is this? Hindus were not even allowed to live in Kashmir.
Sir, that is a separate issue.
They were murdered.
But right now we are in the 21st century, in the year 2022. By all means, ask for justice for what happened.
Even today, Hindus are reluctant to go back.
But sir, there is no comparison between the two. Today, if this kind of imposition will take place in India, then in one part of India, which is Kashmir, there can be a blowback to that also, RP Singh. Same logic can be applied, RP Singh.
Padmaja, I'm shocked. You are saying that it is no comparison. Give me a second, Mr. Nair, give me a second.
It is when the demography changes, everything changes.
Okay, RP Singh, go on.
Padmaja, see, you say it's no comparison. The plight of Kashmiri Pandits is no comparison. Oh, whereas simple preparation of food is compared, chapati is compared with a slaughtered goat. I mean, how can you compare the two? I mean, that scene itself is not acceptable to communities.
Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. The simple point I was trying to make is that sentiments of any one community are way too strong for anyone else practicing their food habits to hurt it, leave alone damage it. If we try and impose and try and police food habits of a community, it is only going to lead to resentment and blowback and feed into the insecurity that your habits and your culture are slowly being corroded. Please, let's not do that. Hoping that just like Ghaziabad rolled back this rule, Delhi will also see the light of day. Thank you very much, all gentlemen and Meeta Chakravarti, for joining me. Have a happy Navratra and Ramzan.